I'm Ashton Addison from EventChain for Investmentpitch Media and FinTech News Network. And today on Blockchain Interviews, we have Jan Andersen, the CEO of CPH Crypto. Jan, welcome to the show, and thanks so much for taking the time to be here.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I'd love to kick off our time with getting a little bit of background on what CPH Crypto is and does as a crypto brokerage firm.
CPH Crypto is a new Scandinavian crypto broker. Our focus is offering the most popular crypto pairs, first of all locally and here in the Nordic countries, but also at a later stage more on a global pitch. For sure, we think there is a growing market also here. Maybe not the same as you've seen in the ASIC industry or US based markets. But what we see here is also a very growing community of traders and investors into the crypto market. So as we've been a part of the, let's say, the classical broker industry, we've had a lot of requests and interests in that area, and it's been our roadmap for some years now. And we thought it's a quite good timing right now, entering that market with as we think, a very strong offering for that community.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, and it's great to hear that you have already built, a name in the traditional legacy markets, and you also have that relationship with a NASDAQ company. Can you talk about the relationship that you have with the NASDAQ company and if that plays an advantage for CPH Crypto?
Yeah, for sure. We've been in the market for more than 20 years within financial services, financial IT, and more or less into the fintech industry. And since 2008, we've had our mother company, which is the holding company, which is listed on NASDAQ OMX. And this is an entity which owns CPH Crypto 100%. And we also have a number of sister companies within the financial industry. One of them is a regulated broker with more classical instruments and services, where the crypto industry is not in the same way handled, but I'm sure that will arrive, and we are pretty much into that industry and how that is working already. CPH Crypto is actually already registered with the Danish FSA, and I think the MLD5 directive and what is happening on that stage is just a thing which is going on already now, and we are very prepared for that as well. So being a part of a group, I think, is important, and that's the stepstone for CPH Crypto, offering very strong services within, let's say, the more core parts of it, which is a strong price and insured coins, which we think is the basics. And we think a part of that is to actually enter the industry, helping for more competition, because as we see it right now, it's more like a very growing industry, but in all directions, which is very exciting and very a lot of new things is coming on. But we think it's important to go a little bit back and just offer the very core essence of actually trading. So our target group, as you can say, is not just investors or people who would like to hold bitcoins. Of course, they are very welcome, because the price structure makes it very interesting for those guys as well. But especially if you are into more trading, if you actually care about the costs of trading, you will soon learn that it can be quite expensive to choose the wrong broker and so on. And I think the competition is growing, which is very good for the clients and investors all over the world, actually. So so coming from the classical industry, I think that will give us a good background, but and offering core services. So we are part of a group, and hopefully we will be able to find, let's say, a niche and a stepstone here in the Scandinavian countries, where we have our own approach to working in the financial industry.
Yeah, that's a great background, Jan. And you touched there on the competitiveness in the market right now, and also on the fees. And CPH Crypto on your site is branded as a discount crypto brokerage. Can you talk about the importance of the fees and the way that you've laid out the fees, and also the fact that you have this monthly subscription, versus just trading fees per trade? Can you talk about your strategy behind the pricing?
Yeah, of course. Well, we've been looking at that market for a number of years actually, and compared it to what we see in the FX industry or the stock industry, and what you've seen over the last 25 years since it really broke through with the online industry, where you had your discount brokers and so on. Prices has gone down as the market has matured. I think it's a perfectly normal way of an industry growing and developing. And we think right now, both you can see the market is growing in numbers and in trading volume, which is very positive. And it's been established in a completely different way the last couple of years. And what we saw is that for both our own observations, but talking to a lot of traders from the classical industry, is that they are a bit confused, let's say so, about a lot of different products, all exciting products, but also quite complicated products. And as well, it has been quite difficult to look through the price structure with a lot of exchanges and industry. And that's probably how it is as the industry is developing within the crypto space and the blockchain industry. But what I think is important, if you want to see the huge number of traders who wants perhaps also to join into this industry, is a more simple way of handling the trading part. At least the investors, they need simple tool. They need a transparent price structure and easy to use tools and stuff like that. Actually, pretty simple way of handling that. And I think we will be a broker who will be able to deliver that. Already our offering is very narrow, as it should be, because the price structure is important just to have our footprint there. And I think that's the basic is to make a change there and jump into the industry now, where we hopefully can make an effort to offer a little bit new services on the trading industry, or the traders, more to be specific. If you are a trader, it's not like you just want to hold Bitcoins. You probably want to have some other important investing strategies, trading strategies. And if you look into what you are paying today, a lot of places, it will become very important for you to actually do your strategy, or if it's a scalping strategy, or if you're a swing trader, day trader, whatever. And that's important for at least those clients and those investors that we are reaching out for. They will care about those costs. They will definitely have an issue with a lot of the brokers today. They will be able to buy their Bitcoins or a lot of other smaller coins for sure. But when you add it up, it's important. And that's why we also thought about offering a one-time fee you can jump on to for a month, or you can have it for a year. So it's very cheap if you just buy that, and then you can trade unlimited, actually. So it's not about just a number of trades. You can have the frequency you like, and actually also the volume or the numbers you like. And that's important, so you can concentrate on your strategy, on your trades, and not exactly on how much do I actually pay, because often with brokers it's the hidden fees, and it's especially, let's say, the spreads between a bid and sell price. And if you sit there, you don't sit and calculate everything. You need the ability just to focus on what's important. But for sure, other kinds of investors and traders are also welcome, because I think, honestly, the price structure is very strong, and I think it's important to mention that also. One thing is the prices, but we have very deep liquidity. The order book execution is very fast. We have at least comparable with the some of the big names in the industry, very strong spreads actually, even though that the prices is low and actually free commission for the one-time trading offer. You can buy for a month, or you can buy for a year. So I think that's the thoughts behind it, and just offering a very simple product to traders, so they are able to handle their strategy without any concerns of being well, not ripped off. But if you look at our comparison, which we have on our website, if you say you trade within, let's say, $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000, which is pretty common after all, also in this industry, and that will grow for sure in the coming years, then it's a lot of money you can save. And that's important. If you want to get your profit within your strategy, you need to concern about the cost, because if you're not, you will lose, that's for sure. So that's the basic. And of course, we also know that there's a lot of other important parts of choosing a broker and where you want to be, but one thing is definitely price parameter, which is important for us. But there are also other important parameters which we can talk about, which I think we have in our offering, which is attractive for our new clients for sure.
That's great, Jan, and you touched on a lot of great points there. I think a lot of traders don't really look at the trading fees that they're paying, because it's per transaction and they never really add it up to see if they're doing a lot of trading, high frequency trading, then it can add up a lot. And certain crypto exchanges have pretty high fees, and it's great to hear that you have the liquidity and low spreads to allow for low fees, or just using the monthly subscription. So that is really interesting. And you talked about other attractive offerings for CPH Crypto. I think one very important aspect is the security and integrity of the exchange, the user's information, and the funds that are on the exchange, to know that all of those funds are secure. So maybe you could touch on the security practices that CPH Crypto is using.
Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt that looking out in the market, one thing is all these, a lot of the new traders coming on these days, I think they have a important request is actually how secure is the broker I'm dealing with, how are they handling the whole process. And what we decided is to make an insurance for all coins deposits. And we have a third-party custodian which has all coins is deposit with some big insurance companies, and that was very important for us, and it's actually included in the price. So there's no additional fees or anything like that. It's just a part of it as being a client with CPH Crypto. So it's a basic offering. I think the industry will go that way in general, because that will be looking at the history, and there will still be some cases, incidents in the future for sure. Normally, when you've seen incidents, it's coins which has been hacked and money's gone afterwards and stuff like that. And this is a very important initiative for us to make coins insured. And I think that will be important for a lot of potential clients, and also the existing industry.
Yeah, definitely. That's assuring.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Jan. And we're running out of time soon, but I want to talk a little bit about your user base and your current growth. Your team is based in Denmark, but the platform looks like it's a global operation. Can you talk about where are you seeing growth right now, and are there any restrictions where you cannot grow?
Yeah, for sure. There will be and are restrictions in a number of countries for different reasons, for sure. Obviously, there are countries around the world which is a no-go. but we will not accept US or Canadian clients as well due to other reasons and so on, as a lot of investors probably know. But in general, we invite a global community in. We are from Denmark in Scandinavia, and for sure we will invite locals at the beginning here, and that's where we see also traction. We've just opened right now, so it's very brand new. And of course, we're looking forward to developing the business. So our base here is in Scandinavia, and we will reach out to Europe already now. But we can see there's some interest from Asia and other parts of the world for sure, and they are absolutely welcome for sure. But our focus and activities at the beginning will be locally and regionally, but we will grow as soon as possible for sure. And we think our offering is not a local based thing. It's a global initiative because it's about how traders are having the best features and having the best offerings. So I think we will attract a lot of clients around the world. So that's that part of it. And the other question you had?
Yeah, well, you touched on the restrictions half as well at the beginning there and the growth. So those are both great points. So if there are viewers or traders that are looking to learn more about CPH Crypto and to start trading, what's the best way for them to get involved?
Yeah, please visit our website, both on the web and mobile on cphcrypto.com. You'll be able to find all the most important information. Of course, we've just launched, and there will come a lot of new things ongoing in the next couple of weeks and months for sure. And we will be out there trying to inform and tell all what we know about, of course, our own business, but what the benefits is for new clients to come and use us. We know there's a lot of out there who's been in the industry for many years and have other brokers and exchanges, but as we can see, a lot of clients actually have several brokers, and I'd say it's very easy just to test us off and see if it's a possibility to also use us for trading. Already now, because basically it's the same products you buy and you get the same services just for cheap than you're used to and you're insured. So I think we have a great offering, and I hope we can invite a lot of new clients in this industry. So just looking forward.
Looking forward. Great, Jan. Well, I will leave the link to CPH Crypto in the description box below. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on the interview. It's been a pleasure learning about CPH Crypto, and all the best on your continued growth moving forward.
Thank you a lot. Thank you for having me.